On a beautiful fall day in 1967, one of the most debated and famous videos was created. The Patterson Gimlin film of Sasquatch. I'm going to focus on what happened that day and why it remains one of the most discussed mysteries in modern folklore. Roger Patterson and Bob Gimlin were Sasquatch researchers and filmmakers. Patterson and Gimlin were former rodeo acquaintances from Yakima, Washington. On October the 20th, 1967, they were horseback riding by Bluff Creek, California. They claimed to see a hairy, human like figure walking across the sandbar. Patterson grabbed his camera and he filmed the creature walking away from them into the forest. The creature turns and looks towards the camera and continues into the forest. This is picture 2, picture 3, and picture 4 is the close-up of the creature's face. This short film has become one of the most famous and debated videos in the search of Sasquatch. The film is so famous for many reasons, but the reason it has not been debunked. Over the years, many scientists, researchers, filmmakers, and skeptics have made major attempts to debunk the film. No one has succeeded at this point, according to an article by Idaho University. One man by the name of Bob Hieronymus claimed that Roger Patterson asked him to wear a gorilla suit that was provided to him by a man by the name of Philip Morris. Now, Philip Morris owned a costume shop that was named Morris Costumes. He said that Patterson paid him to wear that for the film. Well, critics later investigated the suit and they said there's no way that is the same as the creature. It didn't look anything like the creature in the movie. So next is John Napier. He's a respected scientist and he studied the film in the 60s. And he concluded that he could tell if it was real or fake. Philip Klaus investigated the film and he believed that it was a man in a costume, but he couldn't prove it. And then Greg Long, an investigator, he wrote an investigative book called The Making of Bigfoot. He interviewed many people and he argued it was a hoax. And then there's Bill Munns. Now, he was a Hollywood special effects monster creator expert. He analyzed the film. He did not debunk the film. He concluded the movement of the creature could not be faked in the 60s technology. One last big name of this discovery of Bigfoot is Jeff Meldrum. He was a professor and a Sasquatch researcher. He studied the film and he argued that the creature's movements had realistic anatomy. He didn't believe it was a costume, according to an article by Carl Kakoff and Michael Kokis. There has been many attempts to debunk Patterson Gimlin film. The score as of today is Sasquatch all the wins and humans 0. After 60 years of trying, no one can prove Patterson Gimlin film was a hoax. So my question is, do you believe the best evidence in the history of cryptids? All good evidence inspires more questions. I believe the Patterson Gimlin film is real, and it is proof of Sasquatch. I believe in time, when they're ready, they're going to reveal themselves to us. Until then, anybody want to go squatching?